Welcome to the Learn English audio.
You know that feeling? You've booked the trip, you're imagining it all. It's great,
Mm-hmm.
but then maybe that little voice creeps in like, okay, how am I actually going to talk to people?
Yeah.
Even if you know some English, finding yourself in a busy airport or trying to figure out directions, it can feel a bit much sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. It's one thing knowing words in a book, quite another using them, on the spot when everything's happening around you.
Right, the speed of it all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those textbook phrases suddenly feel a little inadequate, maybe.
Totally. So in this deep dive, we want to give you some, really practical English phrases, tools, really,
Yeah, a toolkit. I like that.
to make your next trip hopefully smoother, less stressful. We've looked at those common spots, the airport, hotels, shops, basically giving you the foundation to communicate with more confidence.
And we're focusing on those day-to-day things, the interactions that really shape your experience, from landing at the airport, getting a taxi, checking in, ordering food, which is always important,
Okay.
asking for directions, shopping, public transport, even renting a car. These are the real building blocks for a better trip.
Okay, let's jump right in. Airport. You've just arrived. You walk up to the check-in desk. What's the kind of thing you'll hear first?
Well, typically the staff will probably smile, make eye contact, and say something like, "Good morning. Can I see your passport and ticket, please?" Pretty standard.
Simple enough. And how should you respond?
Yeah, just a straightforward, "Yes, here you go," as you hand them over. That's perfect, polite and clear.
Right. Okay, next up is usually luggage. How might they ask about that? Sometimes the phrasing trips me up a bit.
Sure. They might ask, do you have any checked luggage? Or maybe, are you checking in any bags today?
Okay,
Both basically mean the same thing. Bags going in the plane's hold.
gotcha. So how do you answer if you've got, say, one suitcase versus just a carry-on?
Right. If you do have bags to check, you can just say, "Yes, just this one bag."
Yeah.
Or, "Yes, two bags."
Okay.
If it's just carry-on, then it's, "No, I only have carry-on." Or, "No, just this carry-on."
Perfect. Then once that's sorted, they give you the gate and boarding time, right?
Exactly. You'll hear something like, "Okay, your gate is B12 and boarding starts at 2:30 p.m. Key info.
And if you have a quick question, like how long the flight is.
Good point. You could ask, "How long is the flight?" Or maybe more useful sometimes, "Is the flight on time?"
Ah, yeah, good one. Okay, fast forward. You're through security. Now it's passport control. Can feel a bit intimidating. What do they usually ask there?
Yeah, it's a bit more formal. Usually it's, what is the purpose of your visit and how long will you be staying? Those are the main two.
And good answers. Keep it simple.
Definitely. For the purpose, just, I'm here on vacation, or business. For the length, I'm staying for 1 week or for 10 days. Just the facts.
Okay, great. You're through. Plane landed, bags collected. Now getting to the hotel. Taxes. How do you hail one? Or ask at the stand?
At the taxi stand, just be polite and clear. Something like, "Hi, can you take me to the Grand Hotel, please?" Name the place clearly.
And what might the driver ask back?
They might want the exact address, so asking, "Do you have the address?" is common. Good to have it ready.
Right, on your phone or written down.
Yeah. And maybe, depending on the city, do you want the fastest route or the maybe the cheaper one? Though sometimes they just go.
Good to be prepared for that. Okay, taxi drops you off. Hotel check-in time. What's the greeting you expect?
You walk up to the desk and they'll likely say, "Welcome. Do you have a reservation?"
Okay. And responses. If you booked versus hoping they have space.
If you booked, "Yes, I have a reservation under the name Maria Lopez." Use your last name, obviously.
Right.
If you haven't booked, you'd say something like, "No, I don't. Do you have a room available for tonight?" Or, "I'd like to book a room, please."
Okay. What else will they need to know?
Almost certainly, how many nights will you be staying? And probably what type of room? Single, double.
And what if you have a specific request?
Then you just state it. "A double room for 3 nights, please." Or you could ask, "Do you have any rooms with a view?" Worth asking.
Definitely. Okay, checked in, bags dropped. Time for food. You sit down in a restaurant. First step.
Menu, right. So catch the waiter's eye and say, "Excuse me, can I see the menu, please?"
Polite and essential. What usually happens next?
Often, they'll offer drinks straight away. "Would you like to start with a drink?" Something like that.
And ordering drinks.
Just state what you want. "Yes, I'll have a glass of water, please." Or an orange juice and a sparkling water.
Easy. Then, looking at the food menu, how do you order your meal?
Once you've decided, you can say, "I'll have the grilled chicken with vegetables, please."
Right.
Or if you're unsure, asking, What do you recommend is always a good option.
What about allergies? Super important.
Crucial. Be very clear. I am allergic to nuts. Does this dish contain nuts? Or is this gluten-free? Or does this have dairy in it? Don't be shy about this.
Absolutely. Health first. Okay, lovely meal. Now time to settle up. How do you ask for the bill?
Just a simple, can I have the check, please? Or can we get the bill? Works fine.
And checking if they take cards.
Yep, just ask, can I pay by card? Or do you accept credit cards?
Great. Okay, full and happy, but maybe a little lost trying to find the next spot, asking for directions. How do you start?
Always start politely. Excuse me. Then your question, excuse me, how do I get to the train station?
And what kind of answers might you get?
Could be simple instructions. Go straight, then turn left at the lights. Or distance. It's about a 10-minute walk. Or maybe public transport. Take bus number 42 from over there.
What if you need a bit more help? Like it sounds far.
You can ask, is it far from here? Or, really useful if you have one, can you show me on a map, please? Visuals help a lot.
Definitely. Okay, directions sorted, maybe some souvenir shopping. What are the key questions in a shop?
Let's see. How much is this? Obviously. Do you have this in a different size? Or in blue? For clothes, can I try this on? And again, do you accept credit cards? Maybe even a cheeky, is there any discount?
Can't hurt to ask. What if you try clothes on and they don't fit?
You just say, it's a bit too tight. Or it's too big. Do you have a smaller one?
And then buying or not buying?
If you want it, okay, I'll take it, thank you. If not, no
Yeah.
thanks. I'm just looking perfectly normal.
Cool. Back to getting around public transport. Buses, trains. What might staff ask you?
They might ask, where are you heading, if they're helping you buy a ticket. Or on the train, maybe, tickets, please, from the conductor.
And questions you might ask.
Definitely, where can I buy a ticket? Or checking the route, does this train stop at Central Station? Or is this the bus for the museum?
Good ones. Last scenario, renting a car. What's the opening line at the rental desk?
Something like, hi, I'd like to rent a car for 2 days, please. State your need clearly.
And they'll need documents.
Yep. Expect it. Do you have a driver's license and credit card?
And you just say,
Yeah, here they are. Keep it simple.
insurance. They always offer it. How to decline if you're covered.
They'll ask, would you like to add insurance? You can just say, no, thank you. I already have coverage.
What about car size?
They might ask, what size vehicle would you like? And you reply with your preference. A compact car is fine, or something small, please.
And crucial final questions before driving off.
Definitely ask about fuel. Is the fuel policy full to full? So you know if you need to refuel it before returning. And where do I return the car? Super important.
Absolutely. Wow, that covers a lot of ground. Beyond these specific foises, any general tips for, just communicating politely and effectively?
Oh yeah, definitely. The basics go a long way. Using, before you ask someone something, and please and thank you, use them often. It really makes a difference.
Small words, big impact. What if you just don't understand someone? It happens.
Don't panic. It's okay to ask for clarification. Could you repeat that, please? Or even, sorry, can you speak a little more slowly? Most people will be happy to help.
That's reassuring. And the fear of making mistakes. Lots of people worry about that.
Oh, totally understandable. But honestly, don't let it stop you. Making mistakes is how we learn, right? The main thing is trying to communicate. A smile and an effort count for a lot, even if the grammar isn't perfect. Focus on getting your message across.
That's really great advice. So just to wrap up, we've run through tons of useful English phrases for all sorts of travel situations.
Yeah, from the moment you arrive till you head home, hopefully covering the main things. And remember, these are just a starting point. Practice them, say them out loud. It really helps embed them.
Absolutely. Just being able to ask basic questions or state your needs can honestly make traveling so much less daunting and way more fun.
Exactly. Every single time you try, you're building that confidence, improving your skills. So, go for it. Speak up and really enjoy discovering new places.
Well said. And maybe a final thought for everyone listening, now that you've got these tools, what new destination feels a little less intimidating, a little more exciting to explore?
Hey there, if you love what you listen, don't forget to hit like button. Please share this video with your friend and family. And don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thanks for listening.